Have you ever found yourself wondering if your partner is still invested in your relationship? Maybe they are not initiating conversations as much, or they seem distant and preoccupied. Whatever the signs are, it can be a really unsettling feeling. In this episode, we are going to explore the 7 signs that your partner might be losing interest in the relationship, especially number 5. So keep your eyes glued and your ears open. From changes in communication to differences in intimacy, we will break down the subtle and the not so subtle clues that indicate your partner's interest is waning. Number 1, they are not initiating conversations anymore. The first sign that your partner might be losing interest is that they are not initiating conversations as much as they used to. Maybe you are the only one reaching out to them, asking how their day was, or suggesting plans. If you notice that your partner is consistently not starting conversations, it could be a sign that they are not invested in the relationship. Sign 2. As your partner become more withdrawn and distant lately, maybe they are spending more time on their phone, watching TV, or working late hours, and less time engaging with you. While everyone needs alone time, if your partner is consistently prioritizing other things over spending time with you, it could be a sign that they are losing interest. Perhaps they are preoccupied with work, family, or personal issues. But if the distance persists, it can create a sense of disconnection in the relationship. You might find yourself feeling like you're walking on eggshells, trying to get attention or initiating conversations. Sign 3, they are not making time for you anymore. Your partner consistently canceling plans, maybe they are always busy or tired, and then you're finding yourself relegated to the back burner. While everyone gets busy, if your partner is consistently prioritizing other things over spending time with you, it can be a sign they're losing interest. Perhaps they are not initiating date nights, or they are not making any effort to attend events with you or activities that are important to you. If you're feeling like you are always the one trying to make plans or spend time together, but your partner is consistently unresponsive and uninterested, it can be a sign that they are checking out of the relationship. It is essential to communicate your feelings and needs to your partner. But if they are not making time for you, it is a sign they are not invested in the relationship. It's essential to also communicate openly with your partner about how you're feeling. However, if that behavior continues, my dear, it is a sign that your partner is checking out of the relationship. Sign 4, they are showing less physical affection. Maybe they are not holding hands or cuddling or giving hugs like they used to. Physical touch is an essential aspect of intimate relationship, and a decrease in affection can be a sign that your partner is losing interest. As your partner become less affectionate lately, perhaps they are not initiating intimate contact, or they seem uncomfortable with physical attention. This can be a subtle but significant change in the relationship, and it's essential to address it with your partner. It's possible that your partner is going through a stressful or busy period, but if lack of physical attention persists, it may be a sign they're emotionally checking out of that relationship. Sign 5, does it feel like your partner is not listening to you or valuing your thoughts and feelings? Maybe they are always interrupting you when you're talking, dismissing your concerns, and not remembering important details about your life. When your partner stops listening, it can be a sign they are losing interest in the relationship. Active listening is a very crucial aspect in any relationship, and when it's lacking, it can create feelings of resentment, hurt, and isolation. If you feel like you're talking to a brick wall or you're just pouring water over a stone, it may be time to reevaluate that relationship. Perhaps Your partner is preoccupied with their own issues, or maybe they're not just putting an effort to understand you. Whatever that reason is, it's very essential to address this issue with your partner and find ways to reestablish open and honest communication. Sign 6. They are not making efforts to resolve conflicts. Do conflict in your relationship seems like to drag on forever? When you guys have issues, keep on going back and forth to resolve it with no resolution in sight. Maybe your partner is avoiding discussions about the issues, or they're not willing to compromise or find a solution. When your partner stops making an effort to resolve this conflict, finding solutions to it, it can be a sign that they are not interested in that relationship. Conflicts are natural parts of any relationship, but it's how you walk through them that matters. If your partner is not willing to put that much in an effort to resolve issues with you, it can create a sense of frustration, resentment, and hopelessness. Sometimes your partner can be feeling overwhelmed or stuck, or maybe they are not interested, or just that they're not just invested in finding a solution. Whatever the reason might be, it's essential to address that issue with your partner and find ways to work through conflict in a healthy and constructive way. Finally, they are talking about a future without you. Have you noticed your partner making plans or talking about a future that does not include you? Whereas, or perhaps, they use the I and not the we. Maybe when they're discussing long-term goals, travel plans, or career aspiration, and it doesn't include or involve you. When your partner start doing all those things or start talking about the future without you, it's a sign that they're losing it. They are not including you in their plans. You're not in their future. Or maybe they are trying to subtly hint that they are not committed to the relationship. Whatever that reason might be, it's essential to have an open and honest conversations with your partner about your feelings, needs, and expectations. You need to know where you stand. You can be in a relationship for 4 or 5 years, perhaps, or whereas your partner doesn't include you, doesn't see you as a future plan, or doesn't see you as someone he wants to have future with. It is time for you to have that honest conversation with him. It's time for you to know, when you see all the signs, it's time for you to know if you are to stay or you are to leave. Don't stay too long to avoid heartbreak. Don't stay too long to destroy yourself. Make that move now. Recognizing the signs that your partner is losing interest can be a very difficult and painful process. However, it's essential to acknowledge the signs and address them openly and honestly with your partner. Remember, every relationship is unique, and not all relationships will exhibit all the signs. But if you have identified with several of the signs in your relationship, it may be time for you to have a closer look at your relationship and consider whether it's sustainable for you in the long term to avoid a dino. Ultimately, you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel seen, heard, and valued. Don't be afraid to communicate your needs and boundaries, and don't settle for anything less than the love and respect you deserve. Thanks for tuning into the episode of Love Diaries with Victoria. Join us next time for a more honest and insightful conversations about love, relationship, and everything within. Thank you and bye.